All right, welcome back to the Sideline Report. I'm Marvin Jackson along with Donna, Hopkins, and Barry Barnes. When the 49ers came to town, there were 3 impact players from the Washington, D.C. area wearing their colors, and we got a chance to spend some time with them.
Suitland High graduate and now San Francisco linebacker NaVorro Bowman had his high school jersey retired at halftime of the Suitland Duval playoff game.
It just brings a lot of joy and excitement, and all that I've taken from my high school experience. I mean, it's still with me, and it's the things that I've experienced and the trials and tribulations just in this area. It's just all inside of me. I just want to, continue to just open the doors for other kids, from my area, and show them that it's possible.
49ers tight end Vernon Davis hails from Washington's Dunbar High School and the University of Maryland.
It was special. It was cool. It was cool. It was good to come here and play in front of my family and friends, and especially getting the victory, because that's what we came here for anyway. But it's always good when you can come back home and play in front of your family, especially on this level.
Linebacker Ahmad Brooks is from Woodbridge, Virginia, and is the son of the late Perry Brooks, who played with the Redskins from 1977 to 1984.
Each time you come home, man, you want to put on a good show. You have your friends and your family out there, and people that you grew up, out there supporting you, whether they want to see you do good or see you do bad because you're playing against the Washington Redskins. And, you just want to go out there and play your hardest, man. This is where it all started at, and I'm just thankful to be in this position right now, and I'm happy. My personal goals, man, I just want to be the best that I can be, man. I want to be a double-digit sack guy. Having 2 sacks a day has made me have 8.5 sacks, and that's the most I've had in my career in the season. I want to make it to the playoffs. I want to make it to the Super Bowl. I want to win the Super Bowl. These are all the things that I have for myself and for my team that I have, and I just want to accomplish every single one of them.
All right, quite a trio of young players from this area. Now, the 49ers' next opponent will be a divisional rival, the St. Louis Rams, who also have a young player from our area, second-year safety Rodney McLeod, a graduate of DeMatha High School. We caught up with Rodney in St. Louis recently, and we'll have that feature for you later in the season. And now let's talk about these guys that are making a big impact in San Francisco. Right. Vernon Davis, Bowman, and Brooks. I mean, all 3 of those guys are making an impact. And one point I want to make before you guys get started, I was in their locker room, and it was just really a great locker room. These guys really have bonded.
Right. Winning does that.
Yeah.
Winning does that, and they're a veteran team for the most part. Those 3 players that you talked about are impact players for the 49ers. Vernon Davis, this is a guy that has always been one of their main guys. And then Ahmad Brooks, his father, I can remember him during those times, was a solid player and everything. But I was watching Ahmad in that game. This is a big guy. He's aggressive. Too bad they couldn't have got him here. That he couldn't have stayed homegrown right here.
Right.
And some of those other players that came right from this area that would have been nice in the burgundy and gold uniform.
And Bowman, wow. What a good player.
I'm going to keep it simple for you. They friends, number 1. And number 2, they have a head coach that hold them accountable.
Okay.
You have a head coach that's no nonsense. You have a quarterback there that keep his mouth shut. Mm-hmm. When I read over, what Harbaugh's transcripts.
Davis said about him.
When I read over the transcripts, everything is always short. You don't hear him talking. Harbaugh have that locker room in such order, and plus you have the leadership, real leaders, real captains that's in there, that's controlling that whole atmosphere too.
But it wasn't always that, because when Singletary was there, that team was in disarray. But now they built it to the point of where it is now, and the Redskins still have to get there.
And that's what you're saying about Harbaugh. The leadership
with Singletary
has made a difference.
It makes a whole difference because everything flows from the top.
Yeah.
If the players see that your top is set and they stable, they're going to be unstable. they're going to be in line. Everybody wants structure. Just give me the right structure, and we're going to run with it. And that's what they're doing in San Francisco.
What's the right structure for the Redskins?
Right structure, first of all, they need to get the right people around RG3. First of all, RG3 just got talking. You know, he really lacks maturity because 1 week you want to throw your team under the bus, and yet you're still using the we word. You know, just own the man that is my fault. When you man up, the players will man up, and they will have your back. But they really have to find a way to get, you know, probably a quarterback coach, somebody to work with him on his mechanics as being developed into an NFL quarterback. That's something that Washington have to get in line, and something that Kyle Shanahan and his father have to say to themselves that, look, we're going to need some help to, you know, help this kid out, because if not, we're going to mess around and get this guy killed.
Okay, that's some bad news and good news at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to you're 3-8 right now, so you find out who wants to play at this stage of the game. So you start inserting other people in, but it just comes down to everybody has to stop talking. And if they do more of the playing on the field and trying to figure out where this team has gone south, then I think that you'll see this team, the maturity part comes. And a lot of things have to take place. There's a lot of things that we probably don't even know about that's happening in that locker room and everything. So.
All right.
I think Bravo.
Okay, well, I tell you what, we're going to have to take a break here, and we'll be right back after this.
Who you throwing on the
Okay?
I said, the Bravo Network will have a good soap opera in this locker room.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a good reality.
Good afternoon. I'm Andrea Harrison. I'm the chair of the Prince George's County Council, and I represent Council District 5. On behalf of the residents of Prince George's County, on behalf of the County Council, we want to wish each and every one of you a truly blessed, happy, and prosperous holiday season.
Hello, I'm Councilmember Karen Tolles, and I represent Council District 7. I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. God bless you. Continue to thank God for all that you have, and again, have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving.